Hi there, hello my dearest friends. How are you doing today? As for me, I'm doing wonderful, and can't wait to meet my today's guest, Lydia. And I want you to meet Lydia as well because Lydia joined our TV presenters course recently, actually, and she is doing she's showing such a great results because she had a great experience of working as a TV presenter in her country, and now she joined the course being a professional, being a super great professional in this industry. So she joined our course to get more knowledge, get more skills, and being aware and available to do a very professional work in front of the camera. That's why I can't wait to meet Lydia. I can't wait to meet you guys. And if you have any questions about the course, if you have any questions about the opportunities that you can have after the course, just let me know and we'll discuss it one-on-one. But as for Lydia, hi Lydia, can you hear me? Can you see me? I see you now, and that's a wonderful day. You okay? Hi everybody. Okay, Lydia, how about yes? Hello, hello.
Hello, Yara.
Oh, that's a professional TV host. Great
Yes,
to see you here. How are you?
I'm doing good, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful, and I was so happy to see your message that you're ready to meet me here over our live. So,
Yes,
I
I'm excited.
yeah, me too. I can't wait to know more about your story and to bring that story to my followers, to our viewers. So tell me more about your professional maybe way. Now you are a student of TV presenters course here in the United States, but when and where did you start this media journey?
Okay, thank you so much, Yara. Well, my name is Lydia Hardewijk Singwai, and I started working on TV since 5, 6 years ago. That was in Suriname, South America. The way how I started is is amazing. It's amazing. I was here in the state in 2015, and I had attend a conference, and at the conference, these ladies that normally take some recording of the conference to find out how people like the conference so far. So one of them came to me, and they wanted to know, hi Lydia, how do you like the conference so far? What have you learned during the first session and the second session? And I said, oh wow, it's amazing. I'm learning so much. I'm getting to know friends here at the conference, and I am getting knowledge so that I can transfer it back when I'm back in my country. When I went back home, I didn't know that they recorded that interview and they uploaded on YouTube. So one of the TV station in my country saw the interview, and they liked the way how I was presenting. They called me and they said, we need you here in our company. I said, really? Why do you
Wow.
guys need me? And when I went there to have the interview with them, they showed me the interview, and they said they like it, and the way how I was presenting and how I was talking and my appearance and everything. They said I was the best person, they were looking for to hire. I said, well, here I am. You won't believe, Yara, that day I was well dressed and I was looking like a real TV presenter.
I believe so. You every time you look so wonderful.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So that was my first day at the job. They allowed me to do some recording in the recording studio that day, and then the week after I had to go back, and take some other recording, and then it was my hobby. It became my full-time job. I had the privilege to interview many great men around the world, business men, entrepreneurs, pastors, this church bishop, because it was a gospel TV. And once it's a gospel TV, you have all these people coming to that recording studio to do their recording for the church or their activity,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, and I have been doing that for 5 years in my country. And then last year I moved to the state. And when I moved to the state, I also had some companies here that wanted to apply me. And I said to them, you know what? I know that the language is a barrier because back in my country, we used to speak Dutch and sometimes English. But now you're in the stage where you have to do everything in English. So I
Yes.
said, you know what? If I want to succeed, I want to succeed and become a professional TV presenter, I need to register for the TV media school where Yara will give me the right tools, so I can
That's
develop my skill and become the better version of me. And here I am. I am so, I'm so proud to be part of this school, and I'm learning a lot.
Yes, thank you for these good words. For me, it's music to my ears, actually, and I'm so happy that you are so energetic in front of the camera, and I see and I know that you see it as well. You feel it, like when you meet the camera, you unlock all your emotions, your potential,
Hmm.
become the
It's
new
true.
you. That's why the same feeling have I, because I have I've been working for a TV presenter industry and media industry for 9.5 years. That's why I know everything about every step, every fear, every obstacle that you meet and how to overcome it. So tell me
Hmm.
more about your maybe professional obstacles. Did you meet some of them?
Well, yes. Sometimes I'm a little nervous, And thanks to you, Yara, you have learned me how to overcome it, how to, like for example, one of the things I have learned from you is that when like you forgot something that you wanted to say, instead of having a break and like looking away, just come out with a very excited, appearance like, oh yes,
Reactions. Yeah, that's the
yeah,
tip.
you,
We don't need to talk only by words. We can speak by our emotions, facial expressions, by
emotion.
our background, and everything
Yes,
like that.
yes, because once you do that, also what I've learned, once you do that, also people won't know or see that you were nervous or you forgot what you were saying, what you wanted to say. Because
Yeah.
what they will catch is your smiling and your excitement, and
Yeah.
yes.
That's amazing, actually. Thank you for, mentioning that tips because I have many of them. It seems to me if my
Mhm.
class would last for, like 5 hours, I have 5 hours tips for my students. So, what was your first impression about the class being a professional still? So, what would you tell about the course? Is it for beginners or it's available for every level?
It's for every level. It's for every level, especially if you want to grow in that what you're doing. This is the right school for you because sometimes you think you are a professional, but what until you register and be part of a school, you realize that I thought I knew a lot, but here's where I'm learning a lot. So it's for every level, beginners. Maybe you're already a presenter, or maybe you're standing in front of the class teaching students. You can develop your skill, every time, every year, and become better because the community is changing, the generation is also changing, and you need to develop, you have to have an ongoing process that develop yourself continuously, so that you
Yeah.
can also go with the flow and go with the everything that is changing, or as you will, behind.
You're so inspiring, Lydia. Actually, I feel like I am going higher, higher with my energy, and that's a
Uh-huh.
very good feature and the trait of a professional TV presenter or a speaker. That's why I think you're in the right place, in the right spot, in the moment.
Yes.
You enjoy the
Yeah.
moment, and people will see that. They will mention. That's why they don't care about your plan. They don't care about your text. Just continue uh, giving them this sparkle. That's one and only thing you can think about during the live or during your interviews, your presentation. So as for now, what inspires you?
What inspires me?
Yes,
Yara.
for doing results, for getting new opportunities, for not being afraid, not being scared of new challenges.
Honestly, what inspires me, Yara, you are
Me?
inspiring me. Yes, you are inspiring me. That's the first thing. And second, what inspires me is the belief that I will get there.
Yes.
The belief that I will get there. You know, once you believe that you can be it, you are already it.
You sound like a motivational speaker now. You know, like go, stand up and go and take your
Yes.
chances.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, okay, what will be your go-to point? If being specific, what is the program? What is the time for that program? Where do you see yourself in your dream as the best position?
Honestly, where I see myself, CBN TV, CNN TV, I see myself there.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
What is the format? You mean news anchor or it's something different, entertaining people or maybe talk shows?
It can be talk show, it can be anything. It can be anything. You know, I'm a person, Yara. It doesn't matter where you put me in. I'm gonna make sure I do what I have to do and come out with the best, so that you won't regret that you put me in that position. That's Lydia.
It's wow, it's like so it sounds like an audition. In my course, we have the topic which is called audition, and with my previous group, we had this topic last week, and we this week actually, and we were discussing how to be, you know, like a very confident in even if it's something that you're not confident at all, but how to
Mhm.
sound confident. So, what is your tip, being a professional, being my student, being already in this industry? What is your tip for beginners? How to sound confident, how to promote yourself from the best point of view?
Just be yourself. Calm down and do what you have to do. Maybe if you feel it, maybe if you're nervous a little bit, drink some hot water, drink some water with sugar, just do your thing. Don't care, dress up, you know, and do what you have to do. It will help you to, you know, to succeed. It will help you to succeed. So that's my tip for beginners. Just once you sign up, don't be afraid. Just do what you have to do and you will get there. And that's why I said, once you see yourself there, you are already there. You just have to see yourself that I can do it, and you will do it and be there and reach your goals.
I'm so proud of you, Lydia, actually, about your thoughts. But because the person starts not with the results, not it's not about where you are now. It's about where
Mm-hmm.
you are in your head. That's why that
Mm-hmm.
that strategy will lead you there. That's why, as you see, I have many students. Actually, I consider my students to be very brave and
Mm-hmm.
very goal oriented, determined. Because I speak with many people who wanted to be students, but you know, something stops them. They are afraid, they don't believe in themselves, they don't believe me, they don't believe in some other, they postpone it. By the way, about your plans, what do you prefer, to postpone something and plan ahead, or be spontaneous in your actions?
Just be spontaneous in your action. Yes, because sometimes you
My
can you can you can
motto.
have a plan, and then on the way you realize that you can commit yourself to the plan, but you just have to go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Yes. It's good to
Yeah.
plan. I'm not against planning. That's very good, especially when you want to discipline yourself. But sometimes you just have to go with the flow. Once you go with the flow, it's something different.
By the way, you remind me my story as well, because I started my career as a TV presenter after the same course, but 10 years ago. Imagine, I enrolled in the
Wow.
same course, but 10 years ago. And during all these 10 years, and during the course, I was so confident, I was so sure and goal oriented about what's going on with me and what will be in my life. I don't have any doubts about that, if it's mine or I should find something else. That's why I feel the same in your intentions, and I'm sure, and I'm really, I don't worry about you, because I know that you will be the person who can go to the go-to point and lead the audience there. As for being a host in your country back in there, what was your, maybe what is your tip now about your past, I mean your steps, you haven't started before you start hosting the program, so you didn't know maybe the techniques. So what helped you there?
I used to watch different TV presenter. I used to watch them and, try to learn from them how they talk, how they pause, and once they made a mistake, how they correct it, So from that, I have learned a lot. And also, I have been practicing a lot in front of my mirror. I used to get dressed, and put something in front of me like I am interviewing somebody, and
Yeah.
once I did that and I had to go for a recording, it was something else. It was success.
Wow. Practice. That's my main idea as well. I always tell my students you need more practice. Even if you think like you are on the top, think twice. You need more practice again, again, and again. Because even if you are on the top, think about, are you Oprah now or not? Are you Jimmy Kimmel now or not? If not, you need more practice. And
Mhm.
really, I respect your results. I respect your intentions of being a professional and still going to studies, because I believe that education is something that can elevate your skills, elevate your results, and your surroundings. Actually, when you
Yes,
surround
ma'am.
yourself with people, with successful people, with people who are goal oriented, you will be goal oriented as well. As for the tips, I would like to tell more our followers about your tips of being so beautiful. Your dresses, your outfits, your makeup. What and where did you get all those rules? How to combine the dots?
Mm-hmm. Well, like what I said, I used to watch TV presenter, and
Again?
also, yeah, and also what I used to do, Yara, I before I go out, I used to check myself very well that once I sit and once I talk like this, will my dress look nice? Is it the right outfit for the interview? I used to also check the kind of guest I would host, the topic we were going to discuss, and see if my dress was fit in it. And once it is like casual and we were maybe I had a guest that was coming to talk about children, you know it's not a mix, it's you
Yeah,
know
it's not a
it
perfect
doesn't.
match.
Yes, it's not a match. Thank you. It's not a match. So that's what I used to do and check, if this will fit for my guests, if this will fit for the kind of topic I'm going to discuss. So that's how I used to put my clothes together, my makeup and all that. For example, in my country, every 1st of May, not 1st of May, every 1st of July, we have like an international holiday where people from Indian, they get dressed in all their Indian costume. So
Yeah.
once I will have someone for that particular holiday, I have to make sure I get dressed like the Indian as well, so
Wow.
that the guests will also feel welcome and can be open, to talk about the holiday and what will happen during the program, what would the artists will be, and all that, what kind of food they will serve, once you dress like an Indian, they feel like, oh, she knows what she's doing and this kind of season we are in, so you have to check your guests, you have to check the
By the way,
season we're in.
great. A wonderful tip for our viewers, because my audience and our viewers, they are our students, maybe graduates, maybe future students. So that's a good tip to follow. And I would say,
Yeah,
like, your personal motto and the tip is a mix of respect and creativity. Respect for
yes,
other cultures, other countries, other people,
yes.
and
Mm-hmm.
creativity, being creative.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I tell my students, even especially when we get to the topic of audition, that many people, they know how to read, they know how to speak, they are creative, but think twice what makes you different. Because if you we all go through to the one audition, and they need only one person to choose, what makes you different? So my question to you is the same. What do you think now? What makes you different from other people?
Because I love people. That's what made me different. I
Oh,
love people. It doesn't matter your race. It doesn't matter you're black, you're white. It doesn't matter if you ugly. It doesn't matter if you're beautiful. I love people. I will make you feel comfortable, you know. So that's my personality. And everywhere I go, you know, people see that, they experience that. And once you are someone that's like that, you know, they will rather hire you than hire someone else who has all these, you know, diplomas, you know, but it's not nice because they are racist, you know. So I think it's just because my the person that I am, I love people. Yes,
The
I love, and I make sure
personality.
you feel comfortable and feel welcome.
It's a very strong personality, I would say, because many people
Mhm.
they are vulnerable. I mean, for emotion. So if
Yeah,
somebody irritates them, they can't
yeah.
overcome. They can't deal with that. They can't solve
Hmm.
this problem. That's why emotions take control under you, not vice versa. That's why I think you are so well experienced in that. And now I see that you are a professional who is ready to work for a huge companies, for a huge
Yes, ma'am.
result. Yes, here you are. So,
Yes.
for the last question, what I have to you is the most inspiring question. So, what are your plans and what is your promise to yourself? What you promise yourself to achieve in the next 6 months?
I promised myself to finish the school, the TV media school, and I my plans are to become that great person I'm supposed to be. I'm already great, but there is always a next level. There is always something you can learn. You are not that great person until you die.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Actually, that will be the capture for this post, for this live. And thank you, Lydia, for joining me today. Thank you for being so well oriented, goal oriented, you know, because
You're
many
welcome.
people they are goal oriented or they seem to be. But actually, we see the result. We see the future, and I see the future like a
Yeah.
forecast the future that you will be there, you
Yes,
will be
ma'am.
in CNN everywhere you want to be actually. So let's keep that goal, let's keep and going forward to that goal, and let's show everybody as an example of your journey, your way, that everything is possible.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
having me, Yara. It was a pleasure being here. Thanks everyone that joined. I saw some of your viewers, some of your followers join. I hope you guys learned something. Until the next time.
Yeah, we'll definitely need to repeat this experience and see you next time as the
Yes.
TV presenter here in the United States. Thank you for joining, and I hope to see you soon in the next class. See you.
Yes, Yara. Bye.
Bye.